One thing the Bay Area is sure known for is our wine, everybody. We're also about living a more sustainable lifestyle for our future. Now, what happens when these worlds collide? An upcoming event happening this weekend. Joining us now with more on sustainability in the wine industry is Press Club Wine Director Nate Houston. Nate, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
You have a pretty interesting story. How did you first get your start in the wine industry?
I started working in wine back in 2005 when I started working in restaurants. I grew up in Walnut Creek. I was working at a restaurant, and in 2005 I realized if I could sell a bottle of wine, I'd probably make more money. And then I just got really into the process and how things were grown and just everything, and just took a liking to it, and that's kind of what catapulted me into it. So,
well, let's talk about the process of sustainability. A lot of people out there might not know what that means when it comes to the wine world. Can you give us a breakdown? Yeah,
wine's really interesting because it's a varietally fruit-driven beverage, and it's grown in the soil. So for wine, it's all about how it's grown, and wine is turned into a monoculture crop, so it's all basically just a row of grapes and not talked about anything else. And the soil health, and it's interesting in wine, we've always talked about soil being poor, and they're starting to show with healthy topsoil and things of that nature, you're starting to get better yields and things like that. So it's really working with wineries that are focused on how they're growing the grapes and everything they're doing to create a healthy ecosystem.
And what is biodynamic? How does that fit into
So biodynamic is a farming practice that started in the 20s, and it's basically a very spiritual way of farming. There's lots of pagan rituals involved in it, but there's also really a lot of practical things. It's all about really creating a really healthy soil that has mycorrhizal fungi, and everything is harmonious. So a lot of times they don't plow because they don't want to rip up any of the ecosystem under the ground. They're doing things like cover crops, which is basically adding cover crops going between the vines and the rows, and they're adding nitrogen into the soil to basically give more nutrients to the vines and everything else growing. They're adding chickens and doing all sorts of different things.
Wow, this is very interesting to me, because I didn't even realize that this could be part of the wine process.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a huge part of it.
Well, you were talking about the soil and how that relates to sustainability, but why is the soil one of the most important parts when it comes to the wine itself?
So wine's interesting because it's unlike a lot of other different agricultural products, right? Because grapes like to go deep and they like to find the root source, and a lot of times we want poor soil, rocks, limestone, clay, granite, because the actual roots have to go deep and find water sources. But what the topsoil, that 12 inches that we don't really talk about as much, is really, really vital, because there are all the little vine root systems that go and find the water or the nutrients. But having really healthy topsoil can also you're gonna help with bad bugs, you're gonna help with diseases, all sorts of different things go into it.
Wow, well, you brought some wines that follow these procedures that we could taste today. Can you kind of give us, well, let's take a walk through and taste some of these wines.
Do you just want to go one by one?
Yeah, let's go right to left.
So the first one, most people probably think it's crazy to do a Chardonnay before a Sauvignon Blanc. There's a reason for that we'll get into when we get to the Sauvignon Blanc. But the Chardonnay, this is Presqu'île. This is one of our main producers that we work with. They're down in Santa Barbara County. They're all organic. They're really focused on the growing practice and everything they're doing. Another big term that we use is called minimal intervention. So that means we're not doing anything to intervene with the winemaking process or the growing process. There's no additives. There's no, a lot of times some wineries would take oak chips and put them into the fermentation tanks to create the flavor of oak. They're doing nothing. And then the other big thing is the yeast, because to make wine, you have to have sugar. The yeast eats the sugar, turns into alcohol. So using wild and native yeast that live in the air is really important. So that's what all these are doing. So this is
let's try this.
Yeah, this is Presqu'île Chardonnay. They're Santa Barbara. It's super clean and fresh. It's cool because a lot of times in California, people like Chardonnay that's really rich and buttery and oaky.
Yeah.
If you like that, you're gonna get that structure. If you don't, if you like really clean and fresh, you can get that as well.
Really good.
Yeah, it's a really
I notice it's not
wine.
quite as carbonated as usual, which I like.
Yeah.
I kind of like that.
Really smooth and well balanced.
Very smooth.
Yeah,
Okay.
Presqu'île's awesome. And then the next one is New Wild's Sauvignon Blanc. New Wild's an amazing project. It's basically a one-man show. Ben Harrod, he's a really good friend of mine. I've known him forever. He does pretty much everything himself. He does the bottling, he does the label, he does the winemaking, he helps pick the grapes. He's just a one-man, awesome winemaker.
A one-man band.
Yeah, he's a one-man band, and what's great about this is that Sauvignon Blanc, this is our main by the glass Sauvignon Blanc at the Press Club, and it's a single vineyard. So to have a single vineyard is super rare within the California wine world for Sauvignon Blanc, and he also keeps it on the skins a little bit, which allows it to have more structure and mouthfeel. So a lot of times Sauvignon Blancs can be really clean and fresh and almost flabby once they get warm. This won't. This will have a lot of structure and mouthfeel to it.
Okay, let me taste. You used the word structure.
Yeah.
Explain that to me a little bit with this flavor.
Structure is, the best way I can describe structure is almost like a balloon. And within wine, you kind of feel that balloon expanding in your palate and in your tongue to the top of your roof. You kind of feel the whole wine kind of expanding throughout. And sometimes it can be really big, and sometimes it can be really, there's nothing. This one just has a little bit of structure.
It's subtle.
To it. Yeah, it's very subtle.
Okay.
It just kind of rounds out the whole wine.
Well, let's get to our final one here.
So this one is called La Cadre. It is a Syrah blend from Santa Barbara County from a winery called Stoltman Vineyards. I personally love this wine and this project. This wine's really special because the wine itself is all the workers' wine. And the winery themselves, they employ every single employee year-round, and then they actually get to make the wine and blend the wine, and it's their land that they get to really cultivate. And all the profits of this wine go back to all their workers. By every paycheck as well, at the end of the year, they all get a bonus. So the winery makes no money off this wine.
Wow.
So it's just a beautiful, awesome Syrah blend. It's just one of my favorite wines.
Now, after I taste this, tell me about the upcoming event that Press Club has this weekend.
Yeah. So it's August 26th, actually. We are having a harvest party in 14th anniversary. Press Club has been around for 14 years now. We made it through COVID. And yeah, we're having about 6 to 7 wineries that are going to be pouring their wines. Tickets are online. You can go to pressclubsf.com and you can find the link there. All 3 of these wineries will be represented there. And
they were delicious, everybody, awesome. By the way, especially this red. My viewers know I love a good red wine.
This wine's awesome. It's been, since we brought it on, we've gone through just a couple weeks, we've flown through it, so.
Amazing.
Yeah, we're excited. We have a DJ. The catering company we work with is going to be providing food. It's going to be a great event. A great event. Well, thank you so much, Nate, for joining us. Thank you for having me. I learned a little something today about wine. I appreciate it. I'm glad I could help. To learn more about sustainability and the